games from my 60 memorable games. So the first game is between Fischer and Gligoric. Let's start the game. Oops. The game started with e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop b5, the Ruy Lopez, a6, bishop a4, d6. Here the d6 is not a great move and not that played. Actually here there are many options. The main is knight f6. Then there is the d6, deferred tennis, modern tennis actually. Then knight g e7, the Cosio defense. Then there is b5 also. This is not that popular one. Caro variation. g6 also is possible. Fianchetto defense deferred. Then after bishop a4 there is g6, there's bishop c5, classical defense deferred. Then after there is f5, Skillman defense deferred. Yeah. Then there's bishop to e7 move. It's no name for it, so these are the most possible. Actually, on the third move, instead of a6, black also has many options, as we can see. Let's review them. a6 is the Morphy defense, the main line, the 97,000 games won. Then there is knight f6, Berlin defense. I think so. Berlin defense. Then there's this f5 move, the Skillman defense or gambit, as you call it. There's g6. Yeah. There's this g6 move, which is the Fianchetto defense. There's knight g e7. Cosio defense. Then bishop to c5. Classical variation. Classic. Then after bishop to b5, after bishop to c5, there is also knight to d4. Not that much played, but still interesting. Bird variation. d6 is also a move. The tennis defense. It was played in old times. Bishop b4. It is the Alpine defense. Then queen e7 has been also played 26 times. Vinogradov variation. And after bishop b5, instead of, there's also queen f6. That doesn't have any name of itself. Then there's also 11 games on bishop to d6. Yeah. So these are the possible moves. Now c3, modern sense defense, knight f6, short castle, giving up the pawn, bishop e7, d4, Gyula Sachs versus Vladimir Hort, Vasily Smyslov. Well, evidence suggests that this variation was played in old times. Yeah, as we can see. So, then c3, bishop d7, castle, bishop e7, rook e1 is the main line, but d4, knight bd2, Sargsyan G has played this line 2672, strong player. Okay, Larson versus Lubinovic Lubavitch. Anatoly Karpov, oh my god. Short castle, rook to e1. Wait, what? This is a transposition. Navarra versus Kamil Mittel. Okay, the least rated game is between Saul Wesley and Hussein Ali Hadi. Geller has also played this line versus Borislav Evkov. Oh my god. Vasily Svislov, Laurent Fressinet, Sarek. Now Sachs Gyula and Vladimir Hort, Anatoly Karpov, Lubojovic Lubomir, Bent Larsen, Robert Hess, Spielman, Jonathan Spielman, Michael Adams, Sargsyan G, David Navarra. Oh my god, this line is just a treasure of player. So rook e8 was played in the game. a3, bishop f8. Well, Walter Brown, Borislav. This? What's the average rating of this? 2407. What was played in the game? b4, d5, eh. So a3, bishop f8, b4, d5, bishop b3, bishop g4, h3, bishop h5, attacking. There is a little bit awkward center cube in the center of the board, like this. This is not that good. Now d into e5, knight into e5, d4, knight f3, knight f3, d e4, d h5, e f3, takes, queen f3, queen e1. Just fast forwarding the middle game, there's nothing in it. Then the end game came and both sides had good chances, but it was a draw. Chaos versus Fischer 1959. We've got to go. Now d4, knight f6, knight f3, g6, bishop f4, bishop g7. Well, Lichess would be proud of Keres because he played the London system. 4,505 games. Magnus Carlsen, Magnus Carlsen, Magnus Carlsen, Magnus Carlsen's favorite London system. This is so popular that the least rated game you have is against Kramnik and Grishtu. Knight b2, one of the main lines. Not that much popular. Actually, there's in the London system. There's this pawn formation. You got your pawn on e3, then on c3, then on knight b2, bishop d3. Oops, the knight should be on d2 and bishop on d3. Let's say a short castle. In fianchetto structures, they develop the bishop on e2, d6, then h3, c5, now c3, b6, short castle, bishop b7, and knight b2. This is the ideal London system structure. When black has fianchettoed, we should keep our bishop on e2. So knight b2 was played in the game. c5, Kurt Hansen versus John. c3, white is going for the e3 bishop e2 structure. cd4, cd4, d5. Now, well, bishop into b8 was played. Not that great move. Rook into b8, queen a4 check, bishop to d7, queen into a7. Now knight to e4, e3. Three games are here played, all cross paths. Knight into d2, knight into d2, and then e5, knight b3, short castle, queen c5, rook to c8 attacking the queen, queen b4, rook e8, bishop e2, ed4. Knight d4 just capturing the pawn, queen h4, bringing the queen into the game, queen into b7, capturing the free pawn again, bishop into d4, queen into d7, capturing the free bishop into b2, capturing the free pawn, rook to d1, going away from the threat of the bishop c3 check, checking the king f1, d4, breaking the center so that white's king could be more open, e to d4, queen e4, attacking the e2 bishop, queen to g4, protecting the e2 bishop and asking to exchange, queen c2, declining the exchange and continuing the attack. Threat is queen into d1 check, bishop into d1, and then rook to e1 mate, g3 was played, queen into a2, capturing the free pawn, bishop to b5, attacking the e8 rook, queen to d5, attacking the h1 rook, and b5 bishop into e8, queen into h1 check, capturing the free rooks, king e2, rook into e8, king d3, bishop to e1, and white resigned. Now Swissnov versus Fischer 1959. e4, c5, knight f3, d6, d4, cd4, knight d4, knight f6, knight c3, a6. There are, well, the difference of both of these databases is that one has quality and one has quantity. Like this Leech's database has quantity. Like someone here has also played knight f3. But if we play knight f3 here, there's literally only 6 games in the Masters. And there are 197,000 games in the latest one. So, well, someone maybe played queen h5, 67 games on queen h5, no game on Masters database. Who will play queen h5? Such a horrible blunder. Yeah. So this database, the Leech's one, has quantity. Too much quantity. See, yeah. And the Masters database has quality because it is composed of 2200 FIDE rated players from 1952 to 22 from 2022. It was 2022 October. Yes, 2022 October. So, well, bishop to g5, e6, the old main variation. There is this f4, move bishop to move. Now, you want to, all these games are like this is not the like the English attack is nowadays the trendy and main line. This is the traditional line of the Nassau. Now knight bd7, g4, b5, bishop into f6, knight into f6. This is the main line of the Nassau. g5, knight d7, f5 is the main move, but bishop h3 was played in the game. Very awkward choice. Okay. b4, knight e2, bishop b7. 55 games in the latest one. King b1, knight c5, knight g3, d5. Wait, is there any game in the master? Okay, d5, f5, d into e4, queen g4. Okay, so now, well, fast forwarding the middle game, there were tactics, launches and attack, rook e1, rook e8, h4, queen c5, queen c4, takes, rook d4, c5, rook h4, c6, bishop c8, rook d6, check. And the rooks were exchanged, rook d3, rook f2. Now rook e4, bishop f5, rook e2, bishop d3, takes, king b4, rook d5, h6, g h6, king h6, a4, g5, rook c2, rook d6, and rook e6. So, well, these were the 3 games. Today is the third guru of Sikhism, Guru Amar Das appointed Amar Das as the third guru of Sikhism. Yeah, he was a very good man, and he was appointed guru when he was 73 years of age. Can you imagine? Yeah. So, well, he sat like this. I will cross-legged, one hand holding a mala or thing like that, and the other hand rested on his palm. So today is also Ram Rajyotsav and Guharaj Nishad Jayanti. Guharaj Nishad helped Ram, Sita and Lakshman cross the Ganges while on exile. Yeah, so today is his Jayanti, and today is also Ram Rajyotsav. So this the game. I hope you like the video. Click the subscribe bell icon. Thank you.